So, Persona. We're gonna play Persona 5, and we're gonna play it from start to the finish. And I'm gonna do my best to explore as much of the game as I can. But since I've never played it before, and since a lot of you will not have ever played it before, we're flying a little bit by the seat of our pants. So I'm not using a guide or a walkthrough or anything. We're gonna just kind of explore it organically, like I do with most games. And if you've watched me stream video games before, you know that I might do it a little bit differently than your average streamer. So what I like to do is really take my time with some of the content around characters and narrative, especially. So I like to talk about the characters and how they interact with one another, which Persona is a big game about. We're going to explore things like how the characters' designs tell us things about the narrative, how the music affects the narrative. We're going to talk a lot about the user experience of the game, the user interface as well, because if you saw Persona 4 Golden, you know that this series is all about the very strange menu structures and very flashy graphic designs. We're going to talk about color. We're going to talk about, we're going to sit on the title screen for a hot minute, and we're going to talk about how that affects our impressions of the game. Now, I'm going in spoiler free. I don't know anything about this game except a few images here and there, right? I know what some of the characters look like. I don't know any of their names. I don't know any of the plot. But I did want to say this before we go into the game, and this is something that is important for me from a channel perspective, and I'm probably going to go over it more than once as we play through the game, but I have never played this game before, and I don't know what kind of content we might run across, right? And because I want to share a game experience with you. I'm going in blind. I'm experiencing these things for the first time, and so are you. And I can't really warn you about what we might run into. So if there are things for you, content-wise, that you find upsetting or that trigger anxiety for you, and they come up, I don't want you to feel discluded if you leave. You can go. You can alt tab. You can mute for a little while. You can watch the chat. It's okay. You're not gonna get a lesser experience. You gotta take care of yourself. So just remember that that's an important thing. I've heard there might be some distressing content in the game. It's a little darker than Persona 4. So just keep your own safety and well-being in mind, because I want you to have a good time, and I want to have a good time too. And the way that you can help me have a good time is twofold. So if you've been watching other streamers play, or you've been playing yourself, try to keep the spoiler stuff to a minimum. If you have something that you want to share, ask if you can share a detail about it, and one of the mods or anyone in chat will help you. Another way that you can make this more fun for all of us, and for me, if that's a thing you're interested in doing, is help me out. If I have questions about the game, particularly, let's say, I don't know, fusing monsters, I'm gonna ask. I'm not great at navigation, so that might be another thing I could ask for help with, and I might do that. We handle backseating a little differently in this channel, so feel free to help out, but do so gently. And then I guess the last thing is just take care of everybody in chat. You're all here with me to play the game and enjoy this stuff together. So be nice to one another. Don't be a Yosuke. Try to have a good time. So, welcome to the playthrough. Let's get started, shall we? Ooh, I'm so excited. Let us start the game. Ooh, I got chills. All right, Thieves Guild. Oh yeah, look. 20th anniversary, wow. That's awesome. Something about a train? Pretty great. Look at this. Ah, they're doing that thing with his pants where the design is underlaid onto the image. That's so cool. Hey, look, it's not kanji. Look at that cat. I can't wait to find out who the hell all these characters are. Oh my gosh. Ah! Igor! So there's like kind of a, this is amazing, there's this kind of like figure skating vibe to the way all the characters are moving. Getting a Yuri on Ice jam? Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah, so, I mean, right away, like right off the bat, unsurprising, incredibly stylish intro, you know, using all kinds of film and anime and just like general kind of aesthetic choices that you don't often see in a video game. And I think that that's something that jumped out right away for me when I started playing Persona 4 is that this series, at least from that game forward, you know, I can't speak to 3, had this very intense, I'm sorry, I don't want to see that again. I mean, I do. I could just watch it over and over, but we got a game to play. Cryware. So there's this really intense aesthetic that they dive into when they make these games. Yeah, there we go. So we can sit on this screen for a little bit. So yeah, they dive into these aesthetics and they stick with them through the whole game. Persona 4's whole jam was like bright yellow, and then colors that kind of hung around that. And then this obviously is red. Red is obviously Persona 5's color. Let's talk about the title screen though. So what we get from the title screen is our very first introduction to the game, and everything that is put on this screen, everything we're looking at right now, is an intentional choice placed here by the people who made the game. So we get to see an outline of the character. We get only their silhouette, which is to say their pose, their mask, and then important things like some of the cuts of their clothes and their hairstyle, right? Look at the way that they're placed. The guy in the bird mask all the way at the back has this pose of kind of aloofness, which is again going to indicate to us our very first thing about that character, right? All we know is that they're a bit distant, they've got this bird mask, and they have this pose, right? Same thing as the character on the left, this girl with the pigtails and the stance with her hand on her hip, right? Again, that tells us a lot about the character's character, what we should expect from the character in the game. Now let's take a quick look at the masks too, right? Some of them look kind of animal, right? She's got a cat mask. The guy in the back had the bird mask. Let's take a look at, yeah, see, now some of the masks though just look like general shapes, but obviously they're gonna play a big role in helping us understand these characters as we go. Now I wonder if they're going to be something that the characters start with or that they acquire. And then lastly, of course, the big thing to take a look at is the fact that we've got this cat hanging from, we have our new Teddy, right? Animal companion in the game. Hopefully less annoying than Teddy, but it's fun. It's fun. Teddy, we came to love him. The other thing that I think is cool about this screen is it has the trains, which obviously, if you are a metropolitan living player, this kind of subway scene is going to have a lot more impact personally on you, right? If you live in, you know, say New York or, I don't know, Tokyo, trains are going to feel different than they are if you live in a rural area or you live in the suburbs. So it sets the game immediately as being in an urban area, at least to start. The idea that the menu is written in this combination of, on the back, this graffiti font, and then additionally the sort of ransom note font on the left. They add a kind of grittiness to the aesthetic. Though, to be fair, graffiti as a stand-in for grittiness is a bit, it's a bit sort of outmoded, in the sense that it's an easy shorthand for like, it's gritty, you know? It doesn't really stand in with the title font, which you can see here, the Persona 5, which looks a lot like a, initial D kind of thing. It's very aggressively kind of formed, unlike the sort of slapdash look of the rest of the menu. So yeah, I mean, I think that the thing is really, it's really important to think about the environment that we're given here, right? This is a very urban environment. The characters have this sort of too cool appearance, whereas being unsettled and being uncertain was a big part of the beginning of Persona 4. In P4, the character, you, was not sure of his place in the world, right? I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't be sure of your place in the world either if you were a husk of a person, if you were a terrifying empty void. But what I'm wondering about is, like, look, these characters have a kind of coolness, a kind of, I want to say like this looks like a photo of a band, right? So I'm wondering if these characters are going to be more self-assured than our characters earlier on in the series, right, in P4. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? One other cute thing to notice if you're watching this not live, the 9:13 over there, that's what time it is now in Pacific time. So that's pretty cute. Let's take that P5 train into Game Town. Get her started. We got Izanagi and Izanagi Picaro set. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see if we can. We'll put the subtitles on as soon as I can.
This story is a work of fiction. Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental.
I should hope so. Now, this is a choice to place this at the beginning of the game, not just to say, these things are true, not just to impart this data, but to make the game feel a certain way, right? The choices of saying in your world implies that it's not in our world, right? That's to set us apart from the game, to acknowledge that it's not real, and to let us know we are experiencing a story. So these kinds of things, these narrations, again, think about this. Everything that goes into a video game is there by choice. And this kind of introductory narrative, this kind of like, hey, pay attention. This isn't in your world. This is a fantasy realm. It's a work of fiction. You're going to see something. You're going to see something weird and different. Expect the unusual. And what's cool, and Cross Daves points this out, is compare this to something like Fargo, where they lie to you and tell you that it's all real, right? Now, the game is getting us ready for a fictive space. It also makes it feel a little like a crime drama or something, where they feel like they have to say this just in case we might think it's real, which is a way to kind of say, like, we know this is going to be like an interesting scenario, but it's not real. Don't worry, right? Ghosts aren't real. This stuff didn't happen, but it's cool.
Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
Well, all right. I agree to the above. Give me the privilege of partaking in this game. I agree. God, what happens if I say do not agree? No, I'm going to try it.
I see. Everything that happens from here on in is...
Oh, wow. That's so cool. Oh, wow. Whoa, that's so neat. So you can say no, right? You can say, I don't agree. No, I want this to be real. Oh, that's so cool.
Then, unfortunately, I cannot allow you to partake
so what
in
happens?
This game. I must ask that you leave.
Anime is real. So does it bump me back to the screen? Oh, that's so cool. Because it's totally not a oh, that's so cool. It's not a choice that affects the game at all. It says to you, you have to acknowledge this. This is it. Like you buy in or you can't play. Oh, that's so cool. What a weird little choice. Also, these menus. The menus are giving me kind of a, God, what a it's kind of like a panty and stocking vibe a little bit. That kind of like intense. No, I want to save my changes. There we go. That kind of intense like blockiness reminds me a lot of that anime. Let's try that again. I guess we have to agree. Let's agree. Let's agree with the narrator. Fine. It's not real. I accept that it's not real. Right. Yeah.
This story
The
is
World
a work
Ends
of
With You,
fiction.
too, is another one that looks quite a lot like that.
Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental.
Yeah.
Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
It's not passive. It's not something that's being sort of gently told to us as it scrolls by. You can't ignore this. You have to engage with this bit and agree to be able to play. That's so cool.
The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided.
Right, but not our world, the world of the game, right? Filled with distortion and ruin, in quotes, very Japanese.
Those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters.
Capital T, tricksters. So I wonder why ruin is in quotes, right? Why is ruin in quotes, but tricksters is capitalized? So trickster is a title, ruin is not actual ruin? I wonder what that's about.
You are the trickster.
All right.
Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
So who's being addressed here? It's as if we've shifted, right? We're addressing the protagonist now and not me. Because I was the one that was outside the game. I was the one who signed the contract to say, this is not in my world. But now it's referring to you. So I guess the transition there is the signing of the contract between the outside of game space and the inside of game space. All right. Persona 5 Cyberpunk. Wynn Casino. I want to go to the Wynn Casino. So basically at casinos, you do one of a few things. You play games or you steal shit. Oh, suits. These guys aren't cool. Oh, look at that collar. So again, the red gloves, right? The only warm color in that shot.
He's here. Move it immediately.
And I throw a rose to him, then I fly away. So Kuru.
Good. Now get running.
Boyish voice. Boyish voice. Interesting choice. Also, Jesus, look at that. There is a lot going on right here.
This is our only chance.
So, yeah, compare and contrast there. A boyish voice versus a boy's voice.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
Suspects not confirmed. Hold your position.
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
There you go. Name is Joker.
Wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
Skull is somebody else in the game? Okay. Oh shit. An agent.
Just run! Get out of there!
Trying.
The enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Stop right there!
Get away.
Oh boy. Ah, just right into it, huh?
Take him down, Joker.
Great. Monsters are a thing. That was, we just right quick into it.
Hearing the power. No threat. Get him, Joker.
So this is gonna be one of those.
Head to positions.
Okay.
Use group B.
Wow. All right, let's just
Calm down.
hang on a second. Jesus, there is a lot going on here. So I feel like this is one of those games where we're gonna start really deep, and then probably pull back from the like strength of the character, because like I feel like my character is real tough and cool. I tried to pause there and I went into rush mode. So my options here are Persona, use a skill, item, use an item, guard, defend yourself, attack with a melee weapon, or gun, take aim. I feel like I gotta go with gun, but yeah, wow, it just leaps right into it with that like bright, intense colors and all of the, I mean, not only the background, but look at that UI, like it pops up around the character like a halo. Incredibly stylish. Let's use a skill.
Persona.
So now I get to use my Persona. Heavy curse damage or colossal physical damage. Fuck it, let's do heavy curse damage. See what our Persona looks like.
Rabbit snap.
Before their backup
All right, that
gets
was
here.
easy. So it looked to me like he, like Joker took his mask off to summon his Persona.
Good. You defeated them with ease.
Yeah.
More of them? Be careful.
So I wonder what's gonna take away all my power.
Joker, behind you. Go through that door.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Massive contrast switch. Like we're obviously in a less interesting place now. Dude, can you even hear us?
I'm okay.
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker. All right, so now we get our little mini map. I can actually control my character instead of just jumping. I'm curious about these magenta footprints that I appear to be leaving everywhere I go. That's kind of cool. So this is the much more traditional Persona kind of
The intruder
interface.
simply can't be found.
You're quick.
I'm just trying to sneak out.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Sucker.
Huh? What?
Up ahead. Stop. Uh-oh. Gotta hide. Stealth mission. Alright, so we'll never get away. We just gotta hide. Hide in the shadows and sneak past and you see an opening. Ah, it's the stealth part of the game. Hey, you sure he came in this way? Understood. I'll continue the search. Suckers. Run for your search. Alright, let's get out of here. Woo. Yeah, it'd be really easy to track this character. Joker.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Jesus, this is an intense. It's an intense casino. Right, so again, remember that the idea of the game series of Persona is about identity and about who we are and who we present ourselves to be. So the fact that they all wear masks is yeah, clear and obvious
completely closed off.
choice.
Hey, can you make it?
I wonder what it's about.
Over there.
Also, notice I haven't
There's
said
nowhere
anything
to
yet.
run.
I don't give a fuck about your guns.
See ya.
There he is. So tough and cool.
What a show off. You're so
So
reckless,
tuxedo
you know that?
mask right now. What did I steal?
Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
Wow.
Ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
I mean, no.
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go!
Uh-oh. Well, they have so many guns. Is this supposed to be set in Japan? Ah, there we go. So here's our abilities. We're gonna get reduced back to level 1. Busted.
Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were
Betrayal.
sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Oh, my cool red gloves. Ah, P5. Clever. Clever. Oh dear. Time for torture scene, probably.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up.
My mask is gone, so I guess maybe I'm powerless.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up!
Oh.
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot?
I mean, what did I do to deserve this? Also, that guy's
What
horrible.
about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
I don't talk to cops.
Hear my question? Answer!
Oh.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons.
Being cooler than you.
Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works.
Ah, it might be Death by
And
Noob.
that
It
all
might be.
those
So Death by Noob
crimes were led
suggests
by a punk
this
like
might be one of
this.
those like flashback games.
You seem to be
We lead back
enjoying
up to
every
this at the
second
end.
of it.
That's definitely possible. Yep. I was enjoying it. Everything's hazy. I can't remember. Ah, yep. Alright, we're just gonna play on normal. Whoa, safe mode. If you fall in battle, you can retry as many times as you want. Casual experience. Battles are optimized for beginning players. Those who want to balance between exciting gameplay and a riveting story. Expert level challenge. Alright, we're gonna do normal mode. I've never seen a safe mode. That's interesting. It implies that easy, normal, and hard are not safe, right? I guess you can, because you can die. Yes, begin the game with normal difficulty.
You should know your place.
I hate this guy already. You gonna kick me again? Good outfits, though.
Sign here.
It's got kind of like an
It's a
English,
confession on your name.
like an English student vibe, not a, not necessarily like a Japanese. No, fuck you. Not like a necessarily Japanese school thing. Like the white turtleneck and the way the blazer is cut and the plaid pattern totally feels like yeah, like British private school to me, which is kind of cool. It kind of feels like what the Prisoner, right? Like in the 60s, like not a modern British like private school, but like a early 70s, late 60s kind of vibe. Also, no. Fuck you.
I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud.
God, my bones.
I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Jesus. This guy's like horrifying. Man, what is with the cops in these games? Or everywhere.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going
love
to
One
make you
Piece.
understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Stick it in his eye. Stick it in his fucking eye. Give it to him. It's a metal pen. Kill them all with it. Don't sign. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. Oh, I have to sign my name. Okay. Oh, what's the character's name? Because it was you in the other one. What's my proper name? Oh shit. I gotta look it up. Persona 5 protagonist name. His name is Akira? Akira Kurutsu. Okay, thank you. Yes. Akira Kurutsu. How do I... L2. There we go. Ah. And I gotta do it English style, right? Akira. I like the clicking. That's pretty good. Alright. Kurutsu. Sakura. Yosh. Confirm family name. Akira Kurutsu. That is my name. I'm finished. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, it said given name and family name, so I knew. Oh, you don't sign anything the cops put in front of you. Oh, hello.
Excuse me, but this area
Are you my lawyer? My secret lawyer of destruction? Are you here to kill all these guys? Oh, I hope so. Oh, yeah. Save me, lady. I like her weird, like, hairpin thing. Her little clip. It looks arcane.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
Look at her red eyes. Her red eyes!
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
That he's a superhero?
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
Don't you jurist my diction.
Besides...
You prosecutor, Nijima? There's a call from your director.
Not my director.
Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it
I'm
for
gonna
myself.
move myself out of the way. Yeah, let's put myself over here. Yeah, there we go.
This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Look at her outfit. Oh, that's so cool. Her little like the like wrists and the hem of her little coat thing. Very Baroque. I like it.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand. I didn't expect it'd be you. You'll be answering my questions this time.
All right.
Those bastards.
Yeah, they gave me the bad drug.
Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot.
Save me. Save me, Sae.
Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them.
No. You're my friend with your cool red eyes.
That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective?
I'm fucked up, okay.
Why did you cause such a major incident?
I had drugs.
I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
Of course you couldn't.
True. There's no way I could be convinced of such a world just by reading the reports.
So they're doing that thing where the characters know way more about the world than we do, and they're teasing us by giving us a conversation that we have no context for.
It seems you're coherent.
I mean...
When and where did you find out about that world?
Which world?
How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
Begins in a town called Inaba. Foggy Inaba. Mind. Aw, damn.
You're held captive. A prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world.
I mean, kind of literal, hey?
The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds. The truth that you and your friends grasp.
Yeah, they're just dumping you right into it, hey?
It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
Please beat the game. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I will. Yes, system. I would love to save my current progress. Whoa. Look at that. Are those film strips? Yeah, they look like they're film strips, but what is that sound they're making? Oh, wow. Neat. Right, they just make like a generic kind of clunking... Oh, they look like they might be police reports? Yeah, that's a good point. Right, like it could be... I'm thinking film, but it could be like dot matrix printer paper. Oh, and it's like like keys jingling, maybe? Yeah. Cool. Film strips or notepad pages. Yeah. Aw, look at me. I'm wearing glasses, which means I'm way less cool.
Thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving at
As soon as you put on glasses, you're a nerd.
This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Arthur memes?
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Wait, you'll sue me for what? Stopping a sexual assault? Oh, okay.
Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth! To a person, though? That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
You love having these thematic conversations. Wow, I'm tall and skinny. Oh, Shibuya? Oh, yeah. Get that scramble crossing. Oh, the Occult Eye app. Another update.
I get a feeling that's what's going on.
Huh? Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm having a weird day. Yeah, all right, good stuff. Can I just, what? Yeah, trash that shit. That evil eye.